Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Broomstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job offense making their way on the field to open this game. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road and face a strong defense that gets stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kurt.
Hey, Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
Back to pass. It's Barnett. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Hit as he released it. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on first down. The receiver grabs it. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. And the Tar Heels will line up on first and 10.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. First down here for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass complete on a crossing route. They bring him down, but that play is set up a first and goal now at the 10. And the Tar Heels are going to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Touchdown, UNC, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Florida State's offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Wildcat picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Can he make it to the marker? And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back.
Looking to throw it deep. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Knowles pick up enough for a first down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Looking downfield, it's Glenn. Pass caught, can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Second and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Looking for 6. Touchdown, Florida State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Lining up to try the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Dropping back, it's Barnett. It's an outbound to catch made, and they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the Tar Heels lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. And on the carry, he's heading left. That one moves the ball across the 40.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time he got the ball in his hand.
Who's in the clear? The 10. Touchdown, Tar Heels. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive on the 21. On the run, it's Davis. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And it's North Carolina in front, Kurt. And the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Glenn. Wrapped down the middle, it's Robinson. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The Noles keep the football on the move.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
The Seminoles pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Caught near the sticks. It's cheap. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Send the back in motion. Oh, he throws it back. Pressure is coming. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Oh, man. The offense has got to be careful. They cannot take any more losses because they've already lost their starting quarterback, and Now the backup takes a big hit on the sack.
Pass complete, and the crosser. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle court, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Makes a quick grab. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone on this possession. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. That's caught. It's Davis. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pocket breaking down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oh, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open and just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. Refuses to go down. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Catch made over the middle. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
There's a 1st and 10 play. And the quarterback keeps it here. The ball is loose. Ball scooped up on the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Pretty good execution here by the offense. The quarterback keeps the ball, and the only thing is he doesn't take care of the ball once he gets upfield. The defense alertly knocks that ball loose and gets on top of it.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, sets another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
1st and 10 play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He keeps it. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down. And now the defense decides to spend the timeout to regroup a bit. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. On the read, it's a keeper. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Wolves.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. Extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
North Carolina, 14.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Caught by the receiver. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Tar Heels looking to run some tempo here. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finds his man. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. And the Tar Heels have 1st and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit. Offense in hurry-up mode. Up and quickly spike it, stopping the clock. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Yeah, the coach may have some explaining to do. I'm not sure what the thinking is sending out the field goal unit here. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tar Heels Eagles will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sawchuk. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. He's keeping it. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with running back. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
And here's the handoff. Powers through.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Back to pass. It's Glenn. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. And the Seminoles churn out another first down. They call the draw play here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. The sure hands. It's Robinson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Dropping back, it's Glenn. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Seminoles. This offense really clicking. So with playoff pressure for it, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
North Carolina, 14.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They'll go with the ground game there. Running back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that field.
Gets rid of it on the move. Looking right, this one caught. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. Makes a quick catch. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Looking to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it from the gun. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. And another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. With the catch, it's Johnson. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to pass, it's Barnett. Caught over the middle, it's Johnson. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. As we break for the quarter, Florida State is on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Caught over the middle. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Wants to throw it. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. They bring it down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. And the Tar Heels line up on 1st and 10 now. Receiver makes the catch. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to chuck it again. Caught behind the line. It's Russell. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina. This offense cannot be stopped. That's an important score. We've got one possession game now, Kurt, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. Would love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. To the air. It's Glenn. Makes the catch. It's Davis. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion sets up an important third down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The offense failed earlier in a 4th and attempt. They'll try it again here. The shotgun running play call. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark. And the Tar Heels are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, UNC. This offense is still clicking. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Back to throw. It's Glenn. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And he drops back in the gun. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Noles will line up to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. We'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. The receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The chance to advance in the playoff comes down to this. Offense needing a touchdown here late in the game. Back to throw. It's Glenn. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his second interception today. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They'll change the pre-snap look now. He's back to throw again on second down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback.
He's looking deep here. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Touchdown, Florida State. Still no answer for this offense.
That's what we makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. And the player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout where they check him out. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. He'll hand it off. He finds some space. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Grab behind the line. It's Russell. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. They pick up the first on the ground. And the Tar Heels look to keep this drive moving. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down here for this offense. To throw, it's Barnett. Slides the quick throw.
I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the out route. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Back to throw again. It's a quick grab. Breaking tackles and going. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. And the Tar Heels will have 1st and 10 here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Football's loose. The defense has got it. They bring him down, but a takeaway and a return. A big play by this defense.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, what a wasted possession. In the second half of a tied game, you got the ball in the red zone, you're going in to score and take the lead, and you put the ball on the ground. And just like that, you flip the momentum to your opponent.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Here we go. One last chance for this offense to score and win it in regulation. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He shreds the tackle. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And they'll get him down that time.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? They'll try to run for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.